Well, hey everybody, what's happening? This is Justin Yule and Shawna Pesina, and we
Hey.
are back. It's been a couple of weeks, actually. I was traveling, and so was Shawna.
Yep.
We were both away, so we missed last Thursday. Today's Friday, the 24th, so we got 2 weeks to catch up on. We won't go too long here, but
I'm sore.
yeah, we've had some good workouts this week.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
And trying to get a cold, but
Yep.
I'm refusing to.
Fighting it.
I'm not accepting the cold,
Nice.
so
Yep.
I'm pushing through.
And you'll find that with the as you start cleaning up the nutrition and the detox, sometimes things start coming. It's like almost you have to somebody get a good analogy the other day that you kind of have to when you clean your closet out, you got to have to make a mess.
Yeah.
In order to get it clean, and that's what that first week of detoxing can be like, and you start to almost feel like ugh,
Yep.
But we're just getting everything out of the system to get that immune system strong. So we've been having a pretty good time. You traveled. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're talking. This is real life. This is the real deal. So, what was traveling like?
Not awesome. I loved traveling, but being on the detox and then already having been in it for 2 weeks before I left, I had my routine.
Yep.
So it took me so long to try to pack all the stuff that I knew I'd need each day, and then to get to where you're going and know you still don't even have half of your stuff. So,
Yep.
You pay $16 for an omelet so that you can get it fresh made.
Right.
It's hard.
It is.
But if you can, it's a little easier if you can do a little pre-planning
Yep.
and stay away from the cookies and the boxed lunch and then don't go out at night and drink.
Yep. So I was away too, and I'm kind of a pro at this, and this is your first trip on a detox. It really does. It comes down to planning, and it could be a little frustrating. And hey, we're not here to tell you this is easy.
It's not.
You might have probably took an extra half hour, maybe even an hour, especially in the beginning, where you're sitting in your kitchen and going, okay, I'm going to wake up on Thursday, I'm going to have this. And it's just like when you have to pack all of your clothes and figure out I got this outfit for this outfit for that, I'm going to work out. Well, it's the same thing. Well, I got to have these vitamins, and, this is liquid, so that can't come on the plane. It's just a lot of prep.
Yeah.
It does get easier. I will say that.
And if you develop a system, like I bought one of those old lady pill packs, the Monday through Sunday.
Yep.
And I portion out my vitamins, as soon as they're kind of like I'm half done.
Yep.
I get them all portioned out because I find a lot of times with 2 kids and running to the bus, and if I don't leave from the bus stop to get here, I'm not here on time.
Right.
I can grab that pill pack
Just go.
and throw it in my purse. It looks like, I'm taking a regimen for a disease, but it works, so I use it.
Awesome. And then you'll start learning the different. I brought, when I was away, some grass-fed meat sticks. Those came in really handy. You can throw those in your bag. They're not going to go bad on you. We packed, some nuts. I try not to do a whole lot of nuts, especially when you're on a detox. But, when you're traveling, you have to make the best of the worst choices sometimes.
Right.
And then, of course, you go to that buffet. And I know for me, I looked at that buffet. I was like, "Oh my God, they got blondies on the buffet!"
And I love everything. No, I don't even just love the sweets. It's like I love mashed potatoes and gravy, and I love everything.
So it's a conscious decision, right? I remember for me, I made a big old salad, and I took all the wraps, and I was unwrapping the wraps. People look at me like I'm crazy, but it is what it is. So,
we got a boxed lunch one day, and it was provided, so it's like free food.
Hey, free food, exactly.
But I picked roast beef. And it came with a huge leaf of lettuce, and I literally peeled the meat off and just rolled it up in lettuce. And my friends were like, "What the heck are you doing?" But it worked. It was good.
So there it is. So that's what you got to do when you travel and you're dedicated to a goal. So congratulations.
And I'm glad I travel once a year.
Yep. When I travel, I think I've got maybe 9 more trips already scheduled, not including vacation. Those are business trips. I've become an old pro at it, to be quite honest with you. And people just know. Actually, at this last one, it was an organizational event, and the whole team was there. This is for my fitness consulting that I do, and they made like a yearbook for us. It's kind of like the organization book for the year. So we're all in there, and it was like a high school yearbook. The how do you say that? Superlatives. That's it.
Yeah.
And I was most likely to be on a detox.
Because you always are.
So,
or you always seem to look like you are because you eat so clean.
We had exactly. So,
your regular eating is our detox.
So it was pretty funny, but yeah, I've become really good at that travel, and that'll come for you. Now, this is real life. Yeah. So we had a slip up too, didn't we?
Yeah, I drank 2 glasses of wine, and I felt like junk afterwards. I had quit wine 2 days prior to the detox, so it had been 16, 17 days.
Yep.
Excuse me, this cold is really trying to take over my head. And I'm like, you know what, I'm on vacation. I just want to have a glass of wine. And I had it, and it just was not as good as I remembered.
Yeah.
And it kind of was enough for me to say, wow, I don't miss it.
Yeah, it's funny. The same thing happened to me. Wine was, if I did drink, I was never a beer drinker. I'm kind of a girl, I like wine, but same thing, it's like, I remember going out to dinner. We went to Redstone, and I used to always get this one wine when we ate, and I was just like, this doesn't even taste good.
Yeah.
Because it's an acquired taste, right?
It is.
Same thing happened to me. Most people know that I'm a big ice cream lover,
Mm-hmm.
and now, like, if I go to, like, a DQ, it's just like, oh, it's awful. So it's been over a year, but,
yeah.
And you'll do that. So, Well,
and I was, and in the effort of being completely honest, I can easily drink a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Like, it just goes down very easily. But that's because I've had years and years of built up tolerance.
It's all of our ladies are wine drinkers. They love their wine. So
well,
it's tough.
you got 2 kids and a dog and blah, 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 blah.
Glass of wine at night, right?
But it became more of a habit, not even I really want to enjoy a glass of wine. It became I need a glass of wine because I had a hard day.
Right.
Like, trying to convince myself that I had a hard day, even if I didn't, because I loved the soothing,
It's an event.
It was an event for me.
It's the same thing, I think, with a lot of coffee drinkers. Going to Starbucks or a cafe,
having the cup in your hand.
Going to the barista. They know who you are. It's an event.
It's a happy place.
We got to start separating those things and start saying, okay, well, what's more important? What I'm truly trying to accomplish, or being in part of this event.
Yeah.
Is there something different I can do?
Like a non-food reward.
Exactly.
That has been my mantra.
Which is like
no food rewards.
Detox baths.
Detox baths are amazing.
Yeah.
And hot tea at night.
And hot tea night,
Lots of hot tea.
Yep, and if you got to drink something a little sparkly, a little wine, that's where, kombucha.
And I love and kombucha is my new wine, too. And it's actually
somebody was saying this in the class the other day. Actually, that they drank kombucha out of a wine glass.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's what they did.
So, it tricks you. Sometimes you got to trick yourself.
So just interesting, if you're ever thinking, oh my God, I can't give up my wine, because we hear that a lot, and people think I'm crazy because I haven't drank in years, but yeah, you can.
You can.
And what's interesting is it's one of those things where it's never quite, if you go off of it for a while, and then you go back and have it, it's not as good.
It's not as good, and you don't need it as much, right. and that's just kind of.
So 2 drinks, were you hammered?
No, I mean, I felt I had a nice little pink rosy flush, and I was really happy. I'm a happy drinker. Yeah. Like, if I drink, I just get happier. Yeah. It doesn't really send me downwards, so it's just like new level of happy. And I'm generally already a happy person, so I just get super happy.
So 2 is all you need at that time. I'd probably be off my rocker if I had 2
They were small, but still, it was one of those things where I'm like, why did I do? And then I was like, why did I do that?
Yeah. So, hey, it's all part of it, and, these are things that we learn, and, and we're not here to tell you, hey, you can never drink wine again. That's not the point.
No, but it's such a short period of time that, yes, you can go without it for that short period of time.
For a 21 or a 35-day program, too.
It's not
clean your system out.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, yes, we're not saying you can't. It's not I'm never going to have ice cream again. When summer comes, I will have ice cream. It won't be DQ crap. It'll be like homemade stuff.
But you don't need it every night, and you don't need it every weekend. You don't need it after every meal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So, hey, some real life for you, some travel. But then you came back, and we've ripped it up this week. I'm pretty sore, too.
I'm sore. Yeah, I woke up this morning and was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. And
we're going to have to do some extra, I think, recovery work this weekend. But
muscle aid.
Muscle aid for sure. But yeah, I feel like, I'm having some of the best workouts I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
And I can see you're tearing it up. Yesterday's personal training session.
That was good. Really good. Those ropes will kill you. But that's when you get, a little bit of...
Get the guns!
A little bit of guns.
They're starting to come out.
Yeah.
They're starting to come out.
A little bit.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. That's just one more update from Justin and Shawna on progress. And look at that. Look at the tricep.
It's coming in.
Yeah. All right. Very cool. All right. We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye, guys.